Hey everyone, welcome to another System Shock Radio Redux video. My name is Nigel, of course, and this is going to be a re-recording of episode 26. So, first things first, for episode 26, we talked about cutting people out of your life. There's certain people in your life right now that are no good for you. Certain people that always bring negativity and always have something negative to say and never anything positive. Why don't you ever talk about something positive? It's always something negative. Now, I'll admit, the world, especially right now, the world kind of sucks, but there's good in everything. I believe that there's good in everything. And there are certain people who are just negative all the time, negative to you, negative to themselves, and always try to put everything down. They're never happy for anyone. They're never congratulatory of anyone, but they expect you to be congratulatory of them. Now, the law of nature says every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You support me, I'm going to support you. But there's some people that don't think about that are and oftentimes selfish in their ways. And there's people that will backstab you and betray you. They don't have your best interests in mind. And as human beings, we'd like to think everyone has our best interests in mind, but that's not always the case, unfortunately. So we have to be careful of these people, and we have to get these people out of our lives ASAP, because holding on to them is just going to hurt us even more. It's almost like in video games when you're poisoned. That poison, if you don't get rid of it, or if it's still on you, it's going to keep draining and draining away at your health. And that's what a lot of these people will do, whether it's physically or mentally to you. They will drain you. Trust me when I tell you so. You gotta cut these people out of your life immediately. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck cutting people out of your life. We don't really talk about how much it sucks to cut people out of your life, but it definitely does. But it's necessary for you. And with that, we're gonna move on to the other topic, which was schools reopening. So around this time when the episode originally was recorded, it was right before her school was set to start around August, September, and a lot of people were like, what are we going to do? Like, should schools be reopened? Should students be forced to go back in? And my personal take on it is that it shouldn't. I kind of like what we're doing here with like the Zoom calls and everything, and like the Blackboard Collaborate that I use at my school, and it's not the best, but right now it's efficient. It's better than having the students being forced to come in and potentially getting sick, because at this point, going out with the virus around is potentially life or death. Like, hey, putting people at risk. Now, I have to go out because I'm an essential worker. I work at Wegmans, which is a grocery store, where I have to put my life out on the line, and I take a risk like that whenever I go out. And I feel like students, it. I feel like if you don't have to go out, you shouldn't go out. But sometimes, in my case, I do, and a lot of other essential workers do as well. Essential workers, I respect you and I applaud you, and I'm so glad, I'm so proud of you, and I thank you, because what you're doing is tough. Going out where the virus is and still tending to people, but being at risk. I applaud you and I thank you. Your sacrifice and your dedication is something that I feel like a lot of people take for granted, but I definitely don't. I definitely applaud you, especially because I feel like I'm in your shoes. But nevertheless, I feel like students being able to do Zoom and do school from home will really help. Like I said, it's not perfect, internet connection issues, but I feel like it's safer in a way than this. But Nevertheless, that's going to do it. Let me know whether you agree, disagree with me. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Tell me why. And if you agree with me, that's awesome as well. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.